Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to that Podcast on YouTube. What we got here, this is the Retro Caps, POGS, collect them all. Ultimate Collector Set. This, I cannot find a year on this thing. There's a website, I've not searched the website yet. I found this at a local closeout store. And they had it priced at probably was manufacturer suggested retail, which was $29.99. That's a lot, because I mean you get 4 slammers, and you can see there's it says 60 POGs here. They were down here, they're all loose. It's when I got it this way. There's a pad, there's 2 tubes, so I think that's a little expensive, 30 bucks, but this closeout store was like 90-something% off. I paid under, I think, $2 for this. So let's check this. It's ages 6 and up there in the corner. I want you to see how it all looks before there. Open it up. I wonder how many 8-ball POGs there will be. And that used to be the popular. And POGs are one of those things, they hit a little late for me because by 90, they hit like 94, was it 95, 96-ish? 95, I think. The only reason I ended up buying them was I was playing Magic the Gathering back then. This is before everybody caught on by the little aquarium stones that like used as counters and shit. So I just bought POGs because POGs were dirt cheap. If you didn't care what was on them, you could get like, 10 for $1. I had a little sack full of POGs. I'd use them as counters in Magic. All right, what we got here? How it started. Retro Caps, also called Milk Caps or POGs, because POGs I think is trademarked, is a game that was popular among kids and collectors during the mid-90s. This craze started in Hawaii and quickly spread across the U.S. and the rest of the world. UCC was one of the leading manufacturers and distributors of this game in the 90s and is bringing it back for a whole new generation to enjoy. I don't know what the fuck UCC is. It's uccdisc.com. I don't think I got an Instagram, so y'all check this shit out. I don't do Instagram, but I'll check the website out. Parents who collected and played this popular game in the 90s can now teach their own kids how to play. It's a great game for the whole family to enjoy. How to play. Rules vary among players, but the same game variants generally have common gameplay features. Each player has his/her own collection of retro caps and one or more slammers. Before the game begins, players decide whether or not to play for keeps. Players get to keep the retro caps that they win during the game and must forfeit those that have been won by other players. The game can then begin as follows. The players each contribute an equal number of retro caps to build a stack with the pieces face down, which will be used during the game. The players take turns throwing their slammer down onto the top of the stack, causing it to spring up and the retro caps to scatter. Each player keeps any retro caps that land face up after they've thrown their slammer. After each throw, the retro caps which have landed face down are then restacked for the next player. When no retro caps remain in the stack, the player with the most retro caps is the winner. Caution. Adult supervision should be encouraged for young children. Please refrain from Please retain packing details for future reference. Please remove packaging attachments before giving this product to a child. Colors and contents may vary. Discontinue usage if irritation occurs. Do not eat. This is made in China, so give me a second. I'm going to pause this and cut this bitch open. Get the tape off here and I'm going to pull it out. I might actually play a game. So we got our 2 slammers here. This is like Biohazard symbol and eyeball. They're silver. Retro caps. We got 2 gold ones, and these are a son of a bitch to get out of the packaging. Got an 8-ball. You always had 8 balls. And then what's this one? Oh, like a bomb. Of course, there's our tubes. There's 2 in each one. All right, so we'll go for the mat next. So let's move these slammers out of the way. And I remember slammers being thicker, but I'm not sure on that because, found another POG. It escaped its area. Move that back. Oh, this is a decent looking mat. Look at that. Okay. We're going to set that shit up, so pull that back. Got our little mat set up here. Yeah. And then the 60 POGs. I'm going to count this shit out, so I don't know what the fuck that is, but that's 1. Some kind of like reptile eye. That's 2. Another eye. That's 3. Like snow shit, 4. Skull and Crossbones, 5. Kind of skull thing, so 6. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be, 7. Another Skull and Crossbones, 8. Another eye, that'll be number 9. And I'm going to put one above that. I'll make that first row, 10. That's a bunch of eyeballs. Okay, that's 10. Another eyeball, that's 1. Yin Yang, that was always popular ones. That's 2. Another yin yang, that's 3. Oh, I like that. That's another skull, that's 4. Another skull, that's 5. 8 ball, that's 6. Like lazy eyes, that's 7, or mad eyes, I'm not sure. This is kind of neat. That's 8. It looks like the mana symbols for fire and water and magic. So that's what, 4, 8. Just making sure. 9. Dude. All right, we got one more and we got this row done. And we got a bomb trying to land itself. That's 10. So that's 2 rows. Okay. Another bomb. That's 1. Another yin yang. That's 2. Some kind of eye. That's 3. TNT. That's 4. Above the bomb. That's a cool looking bomb. That's 5. Skulls. That's 6. 8 ball. 7. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. 8. Is that a Tide Pod? Is that what it says? Do not eat on these because it's Tide Pod? Shit, I lost counting. That's 8. Okay. Oh, that's kind of close on the fucked up looking zombie thing. That's 9. Another skull. That's 10. 8 ball. That's 1. Poison. That was 2. Another skull. 3. Some kind of zombie brains. 4. It's a grenade with eyebrows. 5. Okay, there's some oddball shit in here. Toxic waste. 6. I remember there was a really good toxic waste candy. It came in like a little drum and looked like the mutagen from the drum had a shit dripping on it. Looked like mutagen from Ninja Turtles. I used them in like my Ninja Turtle displays. That's a yin yang, so that makes what? 7. It's number 8. It's gonna be a fucked up looking 8 ball. Number 8, 8 ball. That worked. Skull for 9, like a neon skull. And then a yin yang for 10. You know what make these even better is if I threw a black light on them, they just shone like a motherfucker. So we got 4 rows. There's probably enough here for 2. We got a poison thing. That's the number 1. We got an 8 ball for 2. Got some more eyes for 3. Got like a crossed out eye for 4. Got a little cracked up skull for 5. Like a Minecraft kind of skull for 6. Okay, that's one that doesn't really fit the thing. Another skull thing for 7. Oh, nice. A wood yin yang for 8. 9's this eye. Both of these are coming out, right? Oh, that's kind of cool. And that's number 10. So that's what 5. Yeah, this is the last ones. They got 60 in here. We got just an eye. 1. Bomb. 2. Kind of a yin yang smiley face. So that's 3. That's a neat one. Another one that looks like a mana symbol for magic. 4. 5 is this grenade pulling his own pin. 8 ball on a web for 6. Electric kind of 8 ball for 7. Like a crown skull for 8. This is number 9. What we got? We got something cool, hopefully. A helicopter shooting a missile for number 9. Number 10. I think that's that missile. It's a dud. Alright, so that's our 60. So, oh. Yeah, I mentioned this. This is the thing. It's like collect them all, which I think there's only 60. It's got what? Rules on here. Okay. So I'm going to set them up real quick. Give me a second. I'm going to set them up and like a couple of throws at it. I ain't played this shit probably, I think I played it with my little bitty cousin once or twice. He's 7 or 9 years younger than me. No, there's a pretty big gap, and he was huge into this. I remember him seeing my POGs and wanting to trade them. I'm like, okay, cool, take whatever you want. Just make sure, for every POG you take, make sure you give me at least 1. All right, give me a second. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to get all this shit up, and we're going to play some POGs. All right, so that's what about 60 POGs looks like stacked up. I got a gold, I got the biohazard silver, and the bomb gold slammer. So I'm just going to, I don't know if these things might scatter everywhere. I've not played this in forever. Nothing. The ones that go off the board count, let me go grab that. Okay, the ones that went off the board here, and I'm on the corner of the thing, I didn't count those. This is the only one that stayed up on the table that flips. I got one. So I'm going to switch. I'm going to use these two slammers. I suck at this. Like, see? There's got to be a trick to it, and I just don't know it. And there's some kid that was, 8 years old in 95 screaming at me watching this right now. Because this had a very limited short shelf life in the States. I'm understanding it's like it was bigger in Hawaii than it was here. Let's use this one. Okay, come on. These motherfuckers ain't flipping. I must just really say, but that's fucking POGS. I mean, anybody else remember shipment? I was trying to explain a buddy of mine when I got this. I was actually give it to him and his fiance. They played board games a lot. I was like, okay, I thought they were the right age. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And we were trying to explain it to him like as a fad toy. And the only thing we could come up with that we knew would come out in his lifetime was, dude, do you remember fidget spinners? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, it was kind of like that, but it lasted a little longer. Fidget spinners lasted, what, about 8 months to a year? POGS, it felt like it's about 2 years. And I do remember two comic shops and one like card shop that made a fortune off POGS. Like a fortune, because kids were paying like these skull ones, they'd pay more for that than the other ones, and all kinds of shit like that. Slammers, all kinds of stuff. Only ones I really had that I actually bought to buy was there was like a Batman Nightfall set, and my local Kmart had marked down to $5 for an unopened box, and I bought it and put together like 2 or 3 sets and had the slammer or whatever the extras were in it and had those in a tube. But that was fucking POGS. And check it out, retrocaps.com. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you played POGS, or what was the fad toy of like your time frame? Me, it feels like Pet Rock's a little bit before me. I don't know what late 70s fad toys were, really. I can't think of anything. The only thing that pops in my mind, and I was a little bit older by the time this hit, was like Cabbage Patch Kids. I can remember the cousin I referenced earlier played POGS. His older sister's like 2 or 3 years older than him. Their mom, like going all over the place to make sure she had one, whatever Christmas was when they were popping. And like tickled me Elmo, but that was later. I was around the time this was kind of getting popular, maybe a little bit later. So I don't know. What's some other fad toys? Hula hoops. So me and somebody were talking about, we're like, man, we're kind of like the lost generation of fad toys. There wasn't Pet Rock. But talk to everybody later. Bye bye.